Okay, good to see everybody. I'm going to leave my mask on just because there are people in the room here now. But first of all, I want to say thank you to the people associated with the last 10 days plus. The NFL, the league office, I thought did a great job. Dr. Sills and his team, Troy Vincent, Donna Ponte, Larry Ferrari, others, just working with us through all this. They did a great job. Then our organization, led by Dick Cass, Steve Bisciotti, he was there for us every step of the way. Um, Eric DaCosta, Nick Matteo, Pat Moriarty, the people in our organization that take on the heavy lifting. Guys like Keith Matthews, you don't even know him, all right? And his group, so, and many others. But I appreciate our players, the way they fought through this. It was a challenge, but they fought through this really unique deal. And so from that sense, I'm proud of those guys for doing that. So thank you to them, and thank you for their efforts. And this is a crazy year, a lot of ways, and a lot of people involved to make sure this game happened. And we're very appreciative to all of them for their efforts. Okay, what questions do you have?
Jamison Hensley.
Hey, John, can you even describe what the past 10 days have been like, and what were kind of the biggest challenges that you feel you faced through this?
Yeah, really, and that's not, I mean, there's a whole lot of things I'm sure I could if I really sat down and thought about it, but I really don't want to right now. I just feel like our players and our coaches and our organization, everybody, but let's talk about the players because they're the ones who have to play, and the coaches. I feel like they just whatever happened, they didn't blink, and that was our goal, not to blink, because we're not going to be pushed around by something that we can't control, and we control the things we can control in that sense, and that's the real test. And I think that's that type of adversity that great things are built on. That's what I'm proud of these guys for, and the way they handled that, and the way they just one day, you kept getting hit with these gut punches, and they just kept coming to the next day, the next day, the next day, and I'm proud of them for that. That's really the success, that really matters. So that's the main thing. That's the main takeaway.
Jerry Coleman.
Hey, Coach, could you just take us through the end of the first half sequence there? It looked like you were very upset with what was happening there with Williams laying on one of your players and not able to get the timeout. So what transpired?
Well, we knew we had enough time to run the two plays we wanted to run. The run, we hoped it would score. If it didn't, we had a quick play pass that would be operated quick, and it was a quick throw, so we'd have time for the timeout if that was incomplete. And I just feel like if you're laying on the ground like that, I mean, you're either injured or it's delay a game. So that's pretty clear cut type of a deal, and that's how we felt about it.
Childs Walker.
Yeah, hey, John. In any time in the last 10 days, did you sense any loss of faith from the players in the way that things were being handled?
No. I mean, I'm sure there's questions. I mean, guys have questions. We encourage our guys to ask questions and try to be as transparent and honest as you possibly can. I can guarantee you that things change. I mean, the tide changed, the emotions and those kind of things are really challenging. I mean, we all felt it. I talked to them before the game and after the game about that. We all felt it every single day. And so we encourage our guys to ask questions and all those sort of things. So that's what we always do. And I felt like they asked the questions and everybody was honest and upfront in every sense, and everybody did their best. That's what I was talking about in my opening statement. I just feel like the league did their best. We did our best. We didn't bat 1,000. Nobody did. The league didn't. Nobody did. You can't bat 1,000 against this thing. But I think our response was, in terms of our effort, it was a perfect effort, and I'm proud of the guys for that.
Jeff Sarebek.
John, unfortunately, this is the first where we've been allowed to talk to someone about this. When something like this happens, people want to know, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Are you comfortable that within the organization, you guys had talked a lot about how strict your protocol was and all that. Are you comfortable that that was all followed? Or are you concerned that there may be some violations there that could affect, discipline from the league?
Listen, I think everybody did their best. And I like I say, we didn't bat 1,000. And nobody did. Nobody does. I mean, all around the country, all around the world, we're not, you're not batting 1,000 against this thing. So I don't feel like it's not a time to take, it's the accusatory stance. That's not the position that I would take. I'd take the position that our guys fought like crazy, and I'm proud of what they did. So, but I'm sure we'll have a statement on that going forward with the details and those kind of things. I think Chad Steele has a plan for that, and we'll work that out later. I'd really like to talk about the football right now.
Aaron Kazinitz.
Hey, John, sorry, I do want to ask, I don't know how much you can say, but have you been able to talk to the guys who were infected? Are they feeling better? Are you able to say that? And how's everybody's kind of human element, kind of how are they handling these past couple of days?
No, Aaron, I appreciate that question. That's a great question. They're doing well. There's a lot of there's a lot of challenges with this thing, and it hits different guys different ways. I don't feel like anybody's been really hit with the type of things that would really be serious. It's always serious, but in that kind of a way that you would really be worried. But it affects families. It doesn't just affect the guys; it affects the families of the guys. And that's the thing that really is hard. And we just want everybody to get healthy. We want them to take care of themselves and get healthy. And want to take care of each other. We really do. We're doing everything we can to take care of each other and take care of the guys that are out and their family members. Who get affected by this. So that's been the biggest challenge. But they're doing well. Their attitudes have been phenomenal. Been really good. Just proud of those guys.
Olivia Garvey.
Hey, Coach, going into this game, for the guys that did play, I can't imagine how much of the momentum was kind of decreased over the last couple of days. How did you keep the momentum up for these players that played today that weren't having a difficult time with everything that's going on?
Right. Well, our guys were excited to play. We wanted to play Thursday. We wanted to play Sunday. We wanted to play Tuesday. And we got a chance to play on Wednesday. So our guys want to play. Our coaches want to play. You want to play. That's what we do. We're looking forward to the game. We're looking forward to the challenge of playing the Steelers. We always do. And we just wanted to play. So that really, I don't believe that was a problem at all.
Take a couple more here from Coach. Bo Smoker.
Hey, John, two-part question if I can. One, so has the league given you full clearance to totally reopen your facility now? And number two, with just the walkthrough or one or two or whatever you had, how much do you think that affected the rhythm of this offense especially?
Well, it's just impossible to say. I don't know how much or what. I thought the guys that came in and played with the very limited time that we had, I thought they did a really good job. Once we got our feet under us, we had the issues in the first quarter with the turnovers. So that hurt us. I mean, that's probably ended up being the difference in the game. But once we kind of got our sea legs, so to speak, I thought we did a good job with that.
We'll close it out here with Sean Stepner.
Hey, Coach, just to clarify one thing, we're talking about the symptoms of the guys. Are you saying that the guys that are positive with COVID, the symptoms are not serious? Is that kind of what you're saying?
I'm not making a statement on that, Sean. It's really not a fair thing for me to comment on. It'd be a medical question, and I probably should stay away from that. I mean, and maybe we can refer to Chad Steele and to Dr. Tucker. I think it's a fair question. Dr. Tucker would probably be better positioned to answer that than I would.
And I was just going to ask about Robert Griffin, your thoughts on how he played, and when you replaced him with Trace McSorley, was that because of an injury? And if so, what's the status on that injury? Thanks.
Yeah, I thought Robert played really hard. He really fought, made some plays for us there, especially on the drive at the end of the half and throughout. But he had a hamstring. He was fighting through it the whole game, and that was really the major factor. I thought Trace came in and played well. It was great to see Trace come in and play well and gain some good experience there. So we'll move forward with that. We'll see where it goes.
Coach, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.